Good morning in this sunny day. We are here in Candelaria overlooking the beautiful blue sea. We're going to talk to an American tourist called Joe Bloggs, who has just arrived from Dallas, Texas. He's here because he won a prize in the supermarket raffle. He hasn't got the slightest idea where Tenerife is and what he can do here, due to he have to fly immediately after collecting his prize. Welcome to the Tenerife Island, Mr. Bloggs.
Thank you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Marianne. I'll be your private tourist guide for your seaside holiday. I have it on good authority that you don't have any clue about where you are. Don't worry about it. I'm used to meeting locals. Anyway, how was your flight?
Well, that was awful. I had a baby sitting behind me, and as well as two fat men next to me. So you can imagine.
Never mind. You are bound to get a lot of enjoyment out of visiting the Tenerife Island.
I hope so. But can you tell me where I am? I'm absolutely lost. That's the Mediterranean Sea, isn't it?
Are you kidding? Tenerife is an island surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean.
Are you pulling my leg? Then, where is Tenerife located?
The Tenerife Island is the largest of the 7 Canary Islands and is situated just off Africa's west coast.
Really? What language do people speak here? African or Spanish?
Local people speak Spanish on all over the islands.
That's good. Anyway, can you tell me about Tenerife?
Certainly, Tenerife is known as the island of eternal spring because of its weather. The climate on Tenerife changes considerably depending on where you are staying.
I guess there is a lot of difference between the north and the south, isn't there?
You are right. There is much more vegetation in the north than in the south. Even architecture is different since you can find the oldest buildings in the north. In fact, most local people live there, whereas the south is where most tourists spend their holidays.
That's interesting. I suppose that the best beaches are in the south, aren't they?
Yes, they are. You'll find a wonderful selection of enchanting small beaches with both golden and grey sand. By the way, let me tell you a rule regarding beaches. Topless sunbathing on the beach is allowed. However, it's a municipal code violation to spend more than 1 minute staring fixedly at women. Therefore, the police might well find you.
Oh, thank you for warning me. Otherwise I have to pay a few fines. Excuse me, is that Mount Everest?
No way! That's over there, the peak of the Tater, one of the most major features in Tenerife. It's a volcano located in the middle of the island, within the Las Cañadas National Park and the highest point in Spain and the highest point above sea level in the islands of the Atlantic Ocean as well.
That's amazing. I didn't know there was a volcano here. By the way, I'd like to buy some goods. Where are the best shops for that?
You should know that it's against the law to go shopping in the afternoons during the siesta time, that is from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So try having a nap. It's good for your health. But during opening hours, you can take advantage of cheap goods such as perfume, spirit and tobacco. All over the island, there are a great deal of shops.
That sounds appealing. Well, I'm starving. Do you know where there is a good restaurant near here?
As for Canarian gastronomy, let me introduce a
our world-class cook Tere. Hi Tere!
Hi, Marianne.
Could you suggest something to eat to Mr. Blocks?
Sure. Welcome, Mr. Blobs. Let me tell you about the Canarian cuisine. Canarian gastronomy is varied and healthy. We have a world of flavors. The highlights are wrinkled potatoes with mojo sauce and gofio, which is a typical food of the islands. As a starter, Canary cuisine offers dishes of a spoon mainly, and the most famous of them is potaje, that is the most typical way of consuming vegetables.
Ah, it's too hot to eat porridge.
After a bowl of a spoon, you can continue with a good fish. Due to the wealth of the Canary Islands waters, there are many diversity of fish, and good examples are salema, bocinegro or salmon. Among meats, some examples are chicken, rabbit and goat.
Is there anything more calorific?
Yes, there is. I think it's to move on to dessert. Among the traditional ones are bien me sabe, frangollo, quesadilla, Príncipe Alberto, and so on. Also, we mustn't forget the great wines. You should try Malvasia. It's a treat. Now, Mr. Blocks, you know more about the cuisine of the Canary Islands. You must choose the restaurant where you fancy eating and enjoy it.
I'm not interested in all that. Where can I eat a huge hamburger? Now, that's just what I need.